Hello, this is D, and I'm back with another video. Well, I hope you guys all had a good weekend. Today we got some new news, and it's regarding the PlayStation 5. Now, for quite some time, it's been rumored that Sony would have a PlayStation 5 event on the 6th of August, and today, courtesy of the PlayStation blog, we got verification of this show. Now, a state of play will return this Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Sony says to expect a focus on upcoming PlayStation 4 and PSVR games, a few quick check-ins and third-party and indie games from June's PS5 showcase, and also not to expect any big PlayStation 5 announcements. Now, this is a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you guys, as I was expecting Sony to announce the price of the PlayStation 5 as well as the launch date, and obviously pre-orders should have opened up. Now, Sony and Microsoft stare down. It looks like it's intensifying right now. I don't know why Sony is not revealing the price of the PlayStation 5. This tells me that Sony doesn't really want to take a loss on this console, so they're waiting to respond to Microsoft's price, and Microsoft is doing the same thing with Sony. At this rate, we'll probably get a price release maybe a week before launch. Now, of course, I'm being sarcastic about that, but nonetheless, it is very interesting watching these two companies engage in this stare down. I think that Microsoft is probably going to have to blink first, and Sony will react. Now, I'm hearing that the Xbox Series X is going to be $499. As well, we're hearing that the PlayStation 5 will be $399, and the regular one, this one with the disc drive, will actually be $499 as well. That is quite pricey for the PlayStation 5, seeing how the Xbox Series X is also rumored to be $499. Now, I know all of this mindshare that Sony has, the gamers mindshares, and all the gamers want to play their exclusives on the PlayStation 5, but the matter of the fact is that it is a less capable system. The hardware is not as packed as the Xbox Series X. Yes, they have a faster SSD, but the overall power does reside with the Xbox Series X. So for both of them to be priced at the same price point, I think is a little bit of an L for Sony here, because some people will just get the Xbox Series X simply for it being a more powerful console. Now, we're gonna have to wait to see on the prices, because Microsoft could throw a curveball and actually price it cheaper than the PlayStation 5. I also have heard some rumors on that. Now, I don't really think that to be the case. I do expect the Xbox Series X to be more expensive than the PlayStation 5, but who knows? Maybe Microsoft wants a little bit of revenge of what happened with this generation when the PlayStation 4 was actually cheaper than the Xbox One. It also was more powerful. Now, we also got some information on the PlayStation 4 controller working on the PlayStation 5. Now, apparently, it'll work with the old game. So if you play a PlayStation 4 game on your PlayStation 5, you can use the DualShock controller from the PlayStation 4. Everything will work fine. However, if the game is a PlayStation 5 game, it will not work with that system. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't understand why Sony is not enabling their PlayStation 4 controller to work with all games on the PlayStation 5. Now, there's not a lot of new features on this new controller, but let's go over the features, because I know some people are going to be damage controlling and saying, you know what, it's going to hold the experience back. So what are the new features of the new PlayStation 5 controller? It has a USB charging C port, so that's not an issue. You can always charge up your old DualShock controller, because it also has a USB that goes out that you can just put your old cord on it and charge your controller. Now, it does have a new redesigned light bar, but that pertains to the VR, so I don't really see it making a big difference. Maybe some accuracy wouldn't be as good, but that's still not a reason not to allow that controller to work. Now, it also has a built-in microphone, so say there is a game that Sony creates that you need to talk into the microphone in order to have some actions on the screen materialize. You can still use your old DualShock controller, plug in a headset that has a microphone, and do the same command. Now, I know the share button is gone on the new PlayStation 5 controller, but it was just replaced with a create button, and once again, this is not a reason not to allow that controller to work on the PlayStation 5. Now, the haptic feedback, now this might change some aspects of the game. It'll change the way that the game feels to you, because it won't be as accurate as the haptic feedback. However, the old PlayStation 4 DualShock controller does have rumble in it, so although it would not be as precise, it still would work, and once again, this is not a reason to block the PlayStation 4's controller from working on the PlayStation 5. Now, if you want my honest opinion on the matter, I really think this is a play on Sony's part in order to sell more PlayStation 5 controllers, because as the evidence I presented shows, there is no reason why the PlayStation 4 controller should not work on the PlayStation 5. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that the PlayStation 4 controller should work with all games on the PlayStation 5? And if not, let me know in the comment section down below. I also want to know your thoughts on this Thursday State of Play. Do you think it's a mistake that Sony's not revealing the price for the PlayStation 5 and opening up pre-orders? Let me know once again in the comment section down below. And like I usually say, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.